So somehow Tech9 put out more music yet again. This man is an animal. I mean, he put out like a record. He put out Asinine 3 weeks, a month ago. Record top to bottom is fantastic. He had a song come out like a week or two later with Mercules and Snow the Product. Now this dropped. This is War. Tech9. Again, bunch of artists that I probably should know the name of. I'm excited to learn. I think this is going to be great. There's a video to go along with it. Like this, all this dude does is work. That's all he's doing. That's all he does. So, Tech9 is burning up my playlist time. Like he takes it all up. It's so fantastic. Asinine, I've said this before. I don't even really want to react to any of the album because I've listened to it so many times that it wouldn't really be a reaction. So unless like I have something to show someone or if some like a video comes out or something, I probably won't do any of the Asinine record. But this is War. Yeah, this is gonna be fantastic. I'm looking forward to this. So let's see what they got going on.
This is war, pick your sides, know your stance. This is war, no telling how the story ends. This is a fallout, everybody get down. Stay out of our way. This ain't a nice show, no telling where we might go. We've high in the stairs.
We wishing death upon us, better get ready with a...
Man, Buddy can sing. Like that was a great like intro, and that was like dude's voice sounded good. It sounded nice and rich. Like yeah, he sounded great.
Out of our way. This ain't a nice show, no telling where we might go. We've high in the stairs.
We wishing death upon us, better get ready with a vest and invested enough protection. A lesson, nuclear fallout, go cry for mama. You wanted war till you on the floor trying to hide from bombing. Kamikazes fly supersonic right through the Eiffel Tower. President Donnie kill Soleimani, so now Iran's a problem. Going Nagasaki, atomics dropping on Abu Dhabi. 20 million bodies and 5 tsunamis arrive in Holland. Few survived alive, now the radiation is sure to follow.
I was like 8 bars of like all like military or like some sort of like warfare references. Like that was so fire. All the nuclear references, the different actual like events that we've had in history all along, like war, warfare, etc., etc. That was fire. I don't know who this guy is. That was fire.
And 5 tsunamis arrive in Holland. Few survived alive, now the radiation is sure to follow. Autobomb is now on the way. How you gonna save yourself? Y'all better pray. Y'all gotta stay down in the basement or hallway closet, otherwise die in the flames. Out of atomic waste concentrated in metropolis. Watches the hospital rate skyrockets to thousands of patients. Nuke radiation becoming too dangerous. No, this ain't Tinder, but I swipe left at you with a knife. In fact, striking it back with a whole Viking next. Help check.
This ain't Tinder, but I swipe left at you with a knife.
Atomic waste concentrated in metropolis. Watches the hospital rate skyrockets to thousands of patients. Nuke radiation becoming too dangerous. No, this ain't Tinder, but I swipe left at you with a knife. In fact, striking it back with a whole Viking next. Help check that it's time for the fire. Let me get a funnel attachment. Run up and siphon the gas. Douse it around, then we gon' light the match. Igniting that like Iraq where ISIS was fighting that. Whole world about to end so soon. Kim Jong-un get a pissed at you. Send a big fucking nuke to America to hit your roof in an instant. Blue like flip at a fuse. Incinerating kids in school. Principal said it was miserable. Missiles dropping in Israel, Germany, London, and Istanbul. Now Godzilla, but the ominous monsters still upon us. Leonard was hit with a common economy crashing, poverty wobbly, plate tectonic shifting a lot. How could it not be? The apocalypse probably gotta be causing a lot of the death that we see when we turn on our screens every night and we're watching the news up on our TV. Forcibly torture these enemies, given deformities, water boredom till they orally tell us the story. Sick and stick them up in quarantine. There's not a hint of remorse in me. Cold in my core feels like only in war do I ever find normalcy. Like on the beaches in Normandy. Live by the sword of my dime when I'm 43. Together with Tech and 9, we met up at electrified. I reckon every time that we etch your rhyme, I reckon they recognize, never gonna rise. I'm a level, I'm 5 times better with a bonus rim. And I'm better, and I'm gonna get them in the center of the scope. Let around, I've broken through, open a wound. There ain't no hope for you. Yeah, think about it, kill a motherfucker with a gun. You better get it running like it was spinning. But I hit him in the ligament. I ain't got bullet ricochet. They get him intimidated. Witness them given the depression when they interview him. Better want him in and put him run up, shoot a bullet from the hip. Pull up at the strip, hit him with a let him put a body in the ditch. Other words, gone in tech, just murder this shit.
I can smell.
Okay, I mean like Buddy spaz, right? Buddy could rap his ass off. Like it was cool to hear how well he changed between cadences, and then they started mixing in all those like production changes, and it all lined up really well. I love all that shit. Like that gets me so lit up. I think that was cool. He was toasting to tech. He was talking about, he was keeping the theme of the This Is War thing. I'm sure I missed like a whole bunch. I just not a ton of it stood out to me. I thought it sounded dope. Handing it off to tech like that. Buddy went on for a long time. I'll give him that. Like that was like, aside from the hook in the beginning, like 2 minutes of that flow and like that cadence change and everything. Like good for him, man. It was fantastic verse.
I run up, shoot a bullet from the hip. Pull up at a strip, hit him with a let him put a body in a ditch. Other words gone.
And Buddy's like, he's so well read. Like some of the stuff he was touching on, like talking about the plates and the earth and like everything, like yeah, fire. Buddy, like he's obviously up there with these guys who are very well read, very intelligent people doing this as like a craft and an art. It's so dope.
On a tech just murdered this shit.
I can smell the smoke from hell is right in the middle of us. Everybody wanna fight and they giving no fucks when they do it on sight. With a gun or with a knife and even a bit of light when you're living in dusk in the mind. When I gotta be stuck, the crime when you wanna go bust in the nine. Never having no trust in your kind and you're really unjust. How did they storm the Capitol? It's a war in the back of your form. The horns attack them all torn. The radicals never happen to mourn the scorn. They're born with a lack of dope. Just like them. When I think about it all, it's quite dim. Everything is really raw like a fright film. If you're ready for the brawl, come and try grim. At a level with the people wanna load up with. They gotta get it poppin'. If you think about a hoodie, but they never come and knockin'. They don't never wanna take it to the B or the C zone. We home, nigga. We get the heat on. All the energy is separation. Togetherness never was the motivation. Evil has really been sweeping the nation because it was never no communication. In a world of believers of Jesus wanna make you bleed. It's egregious. Should've had their fetus deleted, but the parents' fetus completed.
Like Tech's talking his tech shit, right? Like he's the herder for a reason, man. Like he's this is fantastic. He's basically just talking shit and he's doing a really good job doing it, right? Like deleted your fetus, like all that shit, like just at the end there was fantastic. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the middle. It sounded dope. Like yeah, Tech's fantastic. Tech can't do anything wrong.
Togetherness never was the motivation. Evil has really been sweeping the nation because of.
And like you can obviously tell that he's got like some solid roots in like where his singing comes from and like all this like really operatic stuff. And in the last record he had lots of like real big choir kind of like reminds me of like the Gladiator kind of vibe, like with all those big symphonies and stuff. And he's got a lot of that going on here, and I'm sure he sings a lot of this too. I've seen him sing in a few videos. Tiny Record or Tiny Desk, you know, he sang a little bit. I'm sure he's singing a lot of this, and it's dope to see that he can incorporate that into his writing.
Was never no communication. In a world of believers of Jesus wanna make you bleed. It's egregious. Should've had their fetus deleted, but the parents' fetus completed. So now we stuck with the crazy, pushing a lot of negative up in the babies. What the fuck they doing snuffing the ladies? Killing globally is bucket in Hades. This is war. What are the fake well wishes for? Even the saints have sickness, rank fell vicious, banks flow quick as whore. Can't nobody be calm in the midst of hell, so I lit this bomb with the quickness, yeah, with a lip it's numb and it's on. You don't wanna go to war with technique, nothing gone.
This is war. Pick your sides, know your stance. This is war, no telling how the story ends. This is a fallout, everybody get down. Stay out of our way. This ain't a nice show, no telling where we might go. We've heightened the stakes.
Fire.
Window.
Yeah. So fantastic. I mean, from like a writing perspective, like how it all sounded, how it all went together, these dudes going like at each other's necks when it comes to like just competitive rap, like that was super dope. Tech is so different. Like he writes so much like melody with his cadence, and then he can pull off like singing it and getting all that shit off too. And like the way that he can describe all that stuff, like all that situation, the talking shit, like making the comparisons to the war, like it was typical Tech fashion, right? And he did a really, really good job of representing that. And Buddy at the beginning here, like same thing, man. Like he's very well educated. You could tell a lot of those are like very, very compound, very like intricate rhyme schemes that he put together, and it's like a lot of very like technical words to be able to rhyme them and align them like that in sentences and have it all make sense. So all in all, this was dope. Good for these guys, man. Total fire track.